Do you like my conga line? I do like my conga line. I'm gonna switch the party around. Today we're gonna play as Nene. And welcome back to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles Futures Connected. In this episode we're gonna make our way to Alchemoth. And depending on time and everything, we're gonna deal with a few more Pond Spectres today as well. But anyway, let's run forward and have a new location immediately. And go and see what is the deal over in Alchemoth. Might even be interested in switching around to either Melia. Actually, seeing how we're going with the story, we're gonna go over to Melia in that case. Because we're going to Alchemoth, I think it makes the most sense to play as Melia for what's coming next. Just overall, I think it makes the most sense. Debating around whether or not to have it at nighttime or daytime for the cutscenes. I hate that thing. Just wanna point that out. Oh. Okay, that's good. I got a landmark out of that. Let's see, because there's a quiet moment. Do I have the requirements for that already? Yes, I actually do. A life without visions. What is it like, Shulk?
Ah, Shulk.
Did something catch your eye? Wow, what a view. It's nice to see the capital like this.
Being able to see it from here, it's enough to make me tense up. In all honesty, it's making me consider my position and standing.
I see.
My brethren, who transformed into Telethia back then, and those who survived, feeling the sadness that seeped into this land. And then, my father and brother's expectations, calling me the hope of the High Entia. I must be an empress worthy of taking on that mantle. But I don't know how. Much as I hate to admit it, I have not been able to find the right answer yet.
Melia.
Shulk, you of all people must surely understand. You who secured a future for all of us in that decisive battle.
You know, I've been thinking a lot lately about what my visions were.
Oh?
The future that Zanza wanted. That was certainly one of the things I saw. But we fought to deny that future. And in doing so, forged our own path. That's part of it too. But now that I can no longer see them, I find myself doubting. Were we really, actually determining our own fate all along?
Well, it's a good question. But look, you have saved me more times than I can count. That did not come about because of your visions. You used your own judgment, and you chose to act, did you not? And thanks to that, I believe I've grown as an individual as well. I hardly think I said anything funny.
I'm sorry. You're right. I want my actions to have meaning too. Not to craft Zanza's future, nor defy him and bend the world to a future of our design, but to give the freedom to choose. To all beings that call this world home.
Freedom to choose, huh? What would my father and brother wish for? I wonder.
I don't think you need mystic visions to work that out. They just want you to be happy, right?
My gloom is no match for you, Shulk. It's just as you say. To become the hope of the High Entia is a fate I choose for myself. Those were the words Father imparted to me. There is no need to fear. That is how my brother encouraged me. I've been so impatient and homesick. I nearly forgot those most important words. I can hear Father lecturing me even now, chiding me for my foolishness. I give you my thanks, Shulk.
It's nothing.
To lack clear-cut answers is hardly a sin, but a sin it would be to cease searching for those answers altogether. For the High Entier who live on in this land, nay, not only the High Entier, for the sake of all the people of this world, that they may decide the future as equals. That is the vision I choose to guide me. That is the future I wish for.
Yeah, if anyone could make it happen, it's you. But I won't lie to you. The road ahead will be long and arduous. I hope you won't mind me lending a hand. After all, that's the future I want too.
Shulk. Indeed, it'll be my pleasure.
Shulk has some really huge brutish hands, don't you think? Anyway, that was a nice little heart-to-heart. A nice little quiet moment. It's gonna still happen like 60,000 times, so stay tuned for more mistakes to be made. Also, this island here. We should all be very aware, because I've been on this island a lot in the main game, where there's a few lizard falls. That's not... I'm mixing up my games, it's not Zelda. Some Igna soldiers here, like right here is like a unique one. There's a lot back there. There's one of the thingies flying around. I wanted to call it a Lorax right now, but it's also not correct. Not having any correct names in my mind right now. There's some lizard fall... Ignas! Holy, what's wrong with me? Anyway, there's some Igna coming... Yeah, that's the thing! Lexos! Exactly, you are the one that I was talking about right now. You're kind of still floating around that thing, so... In a technical note, you're still here and everything's still the same. I doubt that everything on top is still the same, but whatever. Let's just blow you up because I need the experience to begin with. Let's blow you up even more. Let's go and have another wind up and ready so that we have a little bit more. And electricity. Let's flash you. And then let's burn you. I definitely would need my Nopon companions to be a little bit stronger. And with that I specifically mean Nene and Kino. It's okay. Faded ID tag. Interesting. Interesting. A faded ID tag. Let's see what that's gonna...
Why would all those Telethia be gathering here in one place?
Transporter, over here!
Huh?
What is it?
The transporter is running.
So it is.
But how?
Maybe somebody activated it.
In any case, we can't afford to dally here.
Agreed. Let's go.
Are you all ready for some bad times and some bad decisions? Because I'm not. This will be a harsh one. I'm just gonna be totally frank. Because I don't feel confident in what's about to unfold itself here. But let's just try also Pawn Spectre. Let's just see.
It's good to be back.
Home of Miss Melly needs some weeding. Housekeeping been slacking off.
Very true. We'll have our work cut out for us. What is it?
Look up there.
What is that thing?
Look like hole in sky.
That's simply impossible.
This world is still in its early days. That could explain the instability. That, or it's still being reborn.
Does that really explain this?
It could do.
That Fog King creature. Is it from...
It's a possibility.
In that case, it may well be lurking nearby. Let's stay together and keep a close lookout.
King of Fog not scary to Kino. Kino, how about turn around and toe to face? Bye-bye-bye! Gotcha! Little joke there. No, big meanie! Ah! Mama?
A child's voice. Where?
Up there!
Okay, there's the Pond Spectre. We're gonna deal with Sir Pond Spectre later. Let's go and help the kid first. Also, the name Fog King is still really, really bad, but hilarious at the same time. I also like the sentence Fog King creature. Just wanna point that out.
Over there!
The child is in danger. Quickly! Are you all right, child? Wait, Teelan.
Ah, Miss Melia! You too, Shulk? How did you...
We can talk later.
You're covered in black fluffy mist. So that scary King of Fog?
Yeah, maybe so.
Let's give it our all.
So, level 66. I told you I was not looking forward to that. Let's see if I can do that without problems. There might be a lot of problems in my future, but let's just try and hope. You can make yourself your life a little bit easier if you of course train your characters up for that. Also, it helps a lot if you go in and get the one and Nopon, the Pond Spectre down there, because having an additional party member in this fight is extremely helpful and useful. I just want to point out, it's still a dazzling fight here, because this is like your first early wall on. Okay, let's go. And Nene, I hate this so much.
Witness my true power.
Can I move? Can I move?
I fear I approach my limit.
I'm gonna help you up. And I'm gonna be very careful. I'm not gonna revive Shulk because I will need the revival here at the moment. Yep, there we go. And that's why I did not revive Shulk, because I knew that I was gonna need it myself. And the reason why I revived Nene is because she has her last stand, so I'm kind of booking on that helping me out a little bit. Because there's a lot. Let's see. I'm not 100% sure right now if this was like a timed thing or not. Everything's cool. We're dealing damage. And I'm dead. Told you it was gonna be a problem. So. Let's just quickly see what your deal is, Dry. Qualified certified. Highly extrovertified Conspector Dry is name, surveying New Lance's game. What brings friends around these parts? Dry's secretly full of bird people from far away to near way. And what friends guess it? Dry only go and find bunch of bird people feathers. Dry gasp with emotion. Why? For one simple reason. With feathers, Dry make winged head and become bird person all own self. Or such as plan anyway. For now, Dry still not have enough feathers. Upper level and other side all picked clean. Should be some left on the side, maybe. Meh. His dream of Dry to become bird person. Please, for sake of Dry. Bring feather quickly split. Hi, anti-feather. Well, not just stand here. Flock Dry some feathers. Rest assured that your issue will be attended to with haste. Okay, you want some feathers. So we're just gonna go in there, collect the feathers quickly, and then we're gonna take Dry with us into that fight, because I guess I can need the extra Pond Spectre, because yeah, the level difference is a little bit steep. And this is why I recommend you do a little bit more in between everything than I do, because well, you see, you get your ass handed to you if you're not careful. So let's just go and collect a few feathers there for Dry. It's fascinating. When we were in Alchemoth in the main game, there were a whole bunch of Telethia just everywhere. And strong Telethia at that as well. And right now there's like nothing. Not even Telethia. Which must have to do with the Fog King thing. And yes, that was 100% on purpose. It's still stupid. But there's that quick travel point. I wanted to complain for a moment that there's no quick travel point. Anyway, we have the feathers, buddy, and you know, I could use your help, so... Fortissimo! This finally allowed Dry to make head and finally become best friend of bird people. I mean, sure. Double plus. Feathers all collected, land all inspected. Now to be rejoining Wunwun. Friends did sterling job with feather findings. Surely can also find Wunwun in one jiffy. 2 jiffy tops. Dry join you with a bloom. Wunwun chose this place for prospecting on whim, but seems it was inspired choice after all. Maybe a slogan we repeat every day is also same kind of deal. Wunwun is spectacular leader, naturally come up with spectacular catchphrasings. We measure, find treasure upon spectre till we die. That gave me also a level up, so that's good. And that was an attack, so that's good. Red team Pond Spectre. Union strikes, there we go. That will help us a lot. By befriending Pond Spectres from all 3 teams, you have unlocked the ability to perform a special coordinated attack, the Union Strike. Doing so requires spending 3 bars of the party gauge, but it deals damage to enemies in a wide area and has extra effects. There are some different effects. We have regen, debuff, and whatever. We will go over that as is. Pond Spectre report. We have Dry. 1 day after survey Dry's spy bird person, so Dry trail and find bird capital Archimouth. Eyes of surprise must make head of feathers. Red team, Roly Poly, and Histrionic. That's a bird. So anyway, that will help us a lot. Also we got a level up out of that, so good idea to do that first. I didn't, I had to pay the consequences. Whatever, let's try to deal with what we call the Fog King. It's a Fog King creature, of course. Anyway, let's jump in there. This still looks really cool. Also that way we had the cool music a little bit longer. Come on, let me focus onto that thing. Let's go and dance with that thing. The extra level for Shulk and Melia surely will help me a little bit in dealing with it. And if not, then, well, bad things come for bad people. Let's see what I can do to make you not as frustrating to deal with. So let's go and bolt you down. Bolt deals such good damage, I love it. Problem is, I'm getting closer and closer to death, which is not good for me as the main party leader here. But Nene is not at a point where she just takes the aggro from me, which is bad. Okay, that helped me at least a good chunk, because that way I can go down. Potentially. There you go. A little bit more wind. Let's go and bring you down. We're doing a lot better. The extra Pawn Spectre surely did a good job for us. And the extra level also. Let's just go. There we go. And let's go all out. So, area attack, heal plus debuff, immune to party. Then area attack and major damage to one enemy. And then area attack with daze plus strength down. All of them are nice. We're gonna go with major damage to one enemy because we're close to having that done.
Pawn Spectres, heed my call.
Fog all cleared up.
We can only hope. Look! The rift!
It's... Oh no! Look out!
That beam!
What about it, Shulk?
That was the same attack that brought down the junks.
Then that would mean...
It looks like we found our Fog King.
Yes, I would have to agree. What now, Shulk?
We might as well try. Nene.
Understand?
It won't work! You can't even land a scratch on it.
Melia! Kino!
Leave to me, ye faithful of pain!
Begone!
King of fog, bright dust!
It is just as Maxis said then.
Melia! Let's pull back!
That would seem wise.
Okay, this should be far enough. Those things can't follow us all the way out here.
Oh? And you're certain of that?
Yeah, sure. The Telethia will keep us safe.
The Telethia will?
Well, that's what Radsum said. Though I don't think they realize it themselves.
Ah. Right. Your mother was one of the affected.
Yeah. Oh, I haven't thanked you yet. Thanks a million for saving me back there.
Why were you alone in such a place? You could have been hurt.
Sorry, miss.
He get told? Pipe down, not obvious.
I snuck in to gather research material. But then I tripped over some rubble and,
And that's when you were spotted, huh? Were you the one who activated the transporter?
Yeah, I was given special permission so I could conduct my research. That said, I normally don't go anywhere without Big Sis.
You have a sister.
Well, we're not actually related. We've just been living here together.
If I remember correctly, you wanted to transform Telethia back.
Yeah. Oh, hey! My lab's over on the far end of Zen's thoroughfare. You want to come with? We can talk more there, where it's safe.
You have your own laboratory.
Not as grand as my old one, mind.
We still don't understand the Fog King, or the monster that attacked Teelan. Maybe the Telethia are connected to all this. Teelan's research could help us make sense of it all.
Yes, indeed.
The thing that attacked... Ah, you mean the Fog Beast?
Fog Beast? Is that what you've been calling them around here?
Fog Beasts always appear around the Fog King, so the name seemed appropriate.
Makes sense.
Right, I'll be going on ahead.
You won't be guiding us on the way?
I need to clean up, else there won't be anywhere to stand. All right, see you.
Hey, wait!
He's gone now.
What is it about science boffins? Always doing whatever they please.
Huh?
He get told? He probably have it coming.
Thrice damned fools. They think to second guess the will of the divine.